All right, now with us on the issue, we have Tyler King. He was voted second team All CAA. He is a two-time CAA Rookie of the Week. He was a Jerry Rice Award finalist. Former Stony Brook linebacker. Tyler, how you doing?
Good. Got in the portal yesterday. Been an exciting little over 24 hours now, and yeah, and excited to see where I'm going to end up and what the future has in store for me.
Right. So we were kind of talking before, and just seeing the social media. Right. You got the offers. You're kind of doing the recruiting thing again. Right. You've entered the portal on what, Monday? You said.
Yeah, Monday
And
morning.
like I said, you already got offers. Why did you enter the portal, and what does your next kind of month or so look like?
Yeah. So this next month is going to be pretty crazy, pretty fast turnaround, especially because I'm trying to enroll next semester. Learn the plays, get familiar with the team, staff, um, and get comfortable at my new spot. And so the reason, I need something new for real. Um, Stony Brook, I'm very thankful. They gave me an opportunity when because I had left Navy Prep, and that didn't count as a real transfer, so I never used my one-time transfer rule, option. That was kind of a post-grad thing. It was almost like a reclassification. Uh, but for the reason for leaving, we have about 10 guys in the portal now. And, I never want to knock any of the coaches, burn any bridges. I had great meetings with, my linebacker coach and my head coach. And, they support my decision 100%. Um, but, we weren't having the success I would have liked. I was getting a little frustrated here. And I think a fresh start is going to be great for me. Um, Somewhere I got to, prove myself again and get my hunger back. I felt like I might have lost my hunger a little bit compared to last season. And then obviously rehab, and then I should be cleared for spring ball, and then just show my new home like what I can do.
Right. Absolutely. And you see that a lot with athletes. It's you need that next challenge, right? You see even professional athletes. Hey, this was great in this city, but we got to go. We're going to LA. We're going big time. We're taking that next step, competing for a championship, right? So every athlete's looking for that next level. So I totally get it. If I'm a
Hmm.
coach, right, I'm checking the portal. I'm like we talked before. Obviously, people that are looking, towards you for your expertise, they need an experienced linebacker, right? Why should I recruit you? What sets you apart? Why should I extend you an offer over the next guy?
I bring a lot of experience to the table with 20 college games played, almost 150 tackles. When coaches ask me what my strong suit of my game is, I usually say my play recognition and ability to get to the ball on the ground. And, I think I could be a leader on and off the field for, whoever team I choose.
So you said the play recognition. I'm curious, how much film do you watch?
A lot. That's a huge part. And the most satisfying thing is when you see the tell you saw on film and it checks out and they run the play you expected and you make the play. And even if that's two, three plays a game, because obviously offenses, they're going to switch up what they're doing, try to hide their tendencies. But even those two, three plays, those can change the game. And, film is a huge thing. Picking up tells on lineman stances, running back stance, even quarterback mannerisms when he's going to snap, when he hard counts, if he shows anything like that, where if the quarterback looks off or not. All those things are things you got to take into consideration to really help you get an edge over your opponents.
This is going to be a weird question. Did you
Gotcha.
watch more film for the Oregon game? Because that's got to be like a once in a
I
lifetime.
feel
You're
like
like,
It's
you would
dude,
funny
have
that
to.
you,
I'm going in to Autzen Stadium, right?
I feel like you would have
Oregon,
to gear up for
right?
that
It's
one a
like
little bit.
that's just one of those weeks where it's like, every week's important, but that one, does that not stand out a little bit more than the rest of them?
yeah, it's funny that you bring that up because our coaches can see the hours that are logged in on film and see who's watching what and how much of it what they're watching. And they last year did bring up, they were like, yeah, it was, I forget what it was. It was a couple weeks after the Oregon game last year. Um, we had just came off a loss. And our DC mentioned, he goes, well, I mean, our film numbers were at an all-time low, but at Oregon they were at an all-time high. He's like, we need to keep that same hunger. So obviously I probably did fall into that trap a little bit, and that's something that at least I know and I can learn from for the future. That no matter what the opponent is, you got to have the same preparation as if it's your last game, because you know I didn't think week 5 of the season was going to be my last game of the year, and it happened to be. And so you got to prepare every game like it's your last.
Right. So I'm, I played baseball in high school. Right. Always loved football the most. Baseball guy though, smaller. Right. I want no parts of running my head through somebody.
Didn't have the physical attributes.
So for me, I'm like, it just amazes me when I see like linebackers play. Like I'll see even Devin Bush, right? Who I don't even think he's good, maybe not the best, but just people that just
Right.
run their head through something. Were you born with that? Were you just born with a natural just anger to just put somebody in the turf, or how's that go?
I think I might have a screw loose up top, but when you're playing the sport of football, especially linebacker, I think that might be necessary, especially for a guy inside the box. You're taking on dudes who are 300 plus pounds. You gotta have a screw loose, and but it's all fun though. I like the contact, and nothing's better than making a play in the backfield.
So there was a quarterback. I off the top of my head I can't remember, but they said something along the lines of like the season doesn't start till I get a hit. Right? They wanted to play in preseason because like I need to feel myself get hit. Is that for you? Like first play of the game, you're like I just need to just go smack somebody in the mouth. Then I'm like fully checked in. Is that right?
Yeah, I could definitely agree to that to some extent. Especially you know, that spring season I had and last season when I was just getting my first really college taste at college reps. The butterflies are going, but once you get that first collision, you fit your gap the right way, you get inside your gap, you get that first tackle, that all goes away. So yeah, I definitely can agree with that statement to a certain extent.
So now you're looking ahead, possible programs that you think that you want to go ahead and join and go ahead and enroll there. So do you have a preferred scheme that you feel that like you fit in best? Is it a 3-4, 4-3? Do you like more dime looks? Do you like more nickel looks? What scheme do you think is going to maximize your talents going forward?
So here at Stony Brook, we played a 4-2-5, but it was pretty much a 4-3. We had our outside linebacker who was a rover. He was always outside the box. They considered him a DB, so that was part of the five. I like 4-down look though. I like 4D linemen because I think a 3-down, the guards, the interior guys can get to the second level way too quick. I like a 4-down where they have to double our 3 tech or our nose to get up to the line. It gives us an extra step versus a free release to the linebacker. Because I remember in high school at Pine, we ran a 3-down front my sophomore year, and it was tough because we had a lot of linebackers, which I understood, but like it was hard because we're getting guards right up to us, and like we're trying to see the ball and fit our gap, and there's linemen that are already climbing to us. So I definitely prefer the 4-down. I mean, that's not going to be a deciding factor, obviously, but definitely a preference of mine.
I guess I get that because especially someone like you that kind of thrives on that speed and that downhill nature to your game, right? You kind of want to, you don't want anything holding you back. You don't want anyone coming at you. You want to attack. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, couple funny questions now. What's your go-to pregame song?
Honestly, pregame, for some reason, I never really listened to him that much outside of it, but T Grizzly activated.
T
For
Grizzly.
some
All right,
reason,
yeah,
the beats T Grizzly has get me going.
right.
They make me want to hit somebody. So I got to give it to T Grizzly. Song activated, but really anything by T Grizzly.
Okay, now what's the best locker room you've ever been in?
Took a couple unofficials to Pittsburgh. Theirs is pretty sweet.
Right.
Um, I haven't really visited too many Power Five schools. Obviously, that's where you're gonna find the best, facilities and locker
Right.
rooms. Um,
Like, what was Oregon's pretty nice?
Actually, they had the worst away locker room I've ever seen. It
Really?
was a
Wow.
peanut, bro. We were crammed in, 2 people in a locker. Like
No,
it was a
two
mess,
people to
bro.
a locker.
2 people in
And
a
it
locker
was-
works in middle school, not
Yeah.
And it
football.
was dude. It was like the high school away locker room. Like it was
Oh,
small. It was super
jeez.
small, bro. We had 60 players, 20 coaches, trainers. Like it was a mess, dude.
Dang.
And it was raining during
Oh,
pregame, so like
that's got to be awful.
no one was gonna. You know how usually pregame you have some
Right.
guys on the field stretching, doing
Right.
whatever. Everyone's crammed in. No one's trying to get wet before this game.
Oh.
And yeah, that was when I saw that. It was shocking, honestly. But I'm sure their home locker room is
Oh, it's
top notch.
right.
Yeah, without a doubt. But from what I've seen, Pitt locker room was really nice. They had nice cushion, like big
Yeah.
big lockers, and yeah, this was pretty cool. But hopefully over these next few weeks, I'll get to visit some places that have some pretty cool facilities as well.
That's actually what I was going to ask you to finish it off. I said, when are you going to come back home, play for the home Pittsburgh Panthers? Come on, get on the
Yeah.
phone with Pat. I'll give Pat a call.
We'll try to pull some strings.
I'll call Narduz. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got to get my boy Tyler. He's your guy. He's your guy.
Yeah, so I mean, I've had some indirect contact with them. Apparently, they are going to reach out, but a lot of those FBS teams are still playing football right now.
Right.
They're not
Yeah.
fully focused on the portal. Like maybe they're recruiting people are, but if none of the positional coaches are really, they're focused on winning their last game or two right now. So,
Right.
I mean, that would be a great opportunity for me to come down and play for my hometown.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
No contact with them directly yet, but apparently they are supposed to reach out, according to a couple people I talked to.
I got you, man. Well, Tyler, I really appreciate you coming on. Us getting to pick your brain a little bit. I really hope you find somewhere that that you're happy with, that you get to play, and that will hopefully give you some exposure, give you some looks. Because I think you could be playing on Sunday, but I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
No,
I don't think I am,
crazy.
but I don't think I am. But just find somewhere that you
Appreciate
can
that, boys.
that you can keep climbing, man.
For sure. Appreciate that, man. Nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Best of luck.
Thank you.